Hello, neighbors. Welcome back to the neighborhood. I'm Squealer D, and I'm back again. This time, we're back with day 6 of the 12 days of Slobmas. If you missed any previous days, or you just want to rewatch, you can find them in the Slobmas 2024 playlist, linked in the description box below. Now let's meet today's slob.
On the 6th day of Slobmas, Squealer D brings to thee the Happy Caravan, the Mills family.
Toilet paper.
Cluttered Mother K's cooking with Jack, and the slobs of the Elliott family.
War shit. The Happy Caravan is a YouTube channel started by Amber and Mark De Lamotte about 12 years ago. Of course, this mega couple couldn't just sell their own privacy online. They had to have 11 children and exploit not only their childhood, but also their musical talents. You see, Amber and Mark have been grooming their children to be a part of their musical money-making machine since birth. Not only have these parents moved the kids from California to New York to better exploit them online, but they also signed on to Sun and Sky Entertainment, a management company for YouTubers, like the Doggerty Dozen. These parents aren't messing around, and they want to make sure they get max dollars for each child. Currently, the Happy Caravan is living in Manhattan, in the top 3 floors of a brownstone, and supposedly they pay around $10,000 a month in rent. Mark, the 45-year-old husband and father, is a graphic designer by trade and used to work for a sign company before the move to New York, but hasn't worked since 2020. Amber, who is 43, claims she is a stay-at-home, homeschool mega mama content creator, but she never seems to be doing anything but holding a camera. She always has someone else cooking, cleaning, feeding the babies, holding the babies, pretty much everything. According to Amber, her content creation pays the normal bills, but is it really her content when 90% of it is the children, their musical talents, their busking, them eating, them cooking? Amber said that the kids play music in the streets or busk to afford the music bill, but she hopes to cover that soon. Yet in 2021, their oldest daughter was begging on GoFundMe for a new viola to play. She got over $5,000. Why busk if you still can't afford new instruments when you need them? Something isn't adding up here. So it appears these slobs are using their children to work and beg for the funds to live the high life in New York City so they can hopefully get a television show and make even more money to spend on themselves and look like something they're not. They have the 8 and 10-year-old on the streets busking during the holidays. Don't worry, neighbors. They won't have a savings account when they're older, but they will get a donut as payment for their 3 hours of begging on the street corner in the cold. The 20-year-old, the oldest child who just got married, has to work a security job because his constant busking, music, and taking care of his siblings his entire life didn't pay off, it seems. But coincidentally, mom and dad are always paying with cash at the grocery stores and counting singles like they're stripping. It seems the kids are the only ones in the house with a job and are paying for more than what mom claims. Plus, why have 11 kids if you have to put them to work in order for the family to survive? This is what I'm always talking about. These mega families act like they're special or doing their children a favor when they homeschool and make them be in videos so that they can make money. Money that won't even be around for the kids in the future. And after the kids grow up, they still have all the exact same problems as kids raised in poverty. However, these YouTube kids will still have their childhood slavery documented forever as the world's entertainment. Why sell your children online if you can't even make enough for them to benefit from it? Maybe if mom and dad got out there and did some busking of their own, they wouldn't have to pimp the kids out so hard. Now I know some people are going to say,
But Squealer, there's nothing wrong with kids busking. It's like mowing lawns.
yeah, okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with 2 little girls carrying heavy musical instruments that we know are very expensive on the subway to play for strangers in a dangerous city for hours at night during Christmas time in the cold, with only Mark, who is afraid of the New York streets, to protect them.
Yes, they must be combing for something. It's kind of frightening. Just can't take anything for granted. Always gotta have eyes in the back of your head here in New York.
What happens when they get approached and robbed for their busking earnings? Oh, Marco's gonna save them? Nope. They're just gonna be traumatized or hurt at best. These children are actually being double exploited. I'd be willing to bet that not only does Mark and Amber have nothing in savings for themselves, I bet they have nothing in savings for the children's future after selling their childhood for the last 12 years. Some of these poor children have had their entire lives recorded for someone else's benefit. It'll be interesting to see the end of this musical horror story, because I have a feeling that the busking barely scratches the surface of the ways these parents are willing to sell their kids for their own benefit. But we're going to have to leave things right here for now with the Happy Caravan, as I'm sure they'll be having another baby soon if their television show dreams don't work out, and we'll have more to talk about. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think about the Happy Caravan. Do you think it's your right as a parent to use your children as content and then spend all of the money like it was your very own paycheck? Or do you think these children should all be getting their fair share of the YouTube earnings placed into a savings account, as they're the real stars of the Happy Caravan? Also, let me know in the comments who you think will be featured in Day 7 of Slobmas. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day, neighbors. Bye!